Hello guys, hello everyone. I'm back again and I'm going to start working on this extension or I was thinking how I'm going to go from where, from even just from the shock, or what was my plan. I bought a 1 and a 5/8 pipe, so I think I'm going to go. I want to improvise something, so I don't know how it will come out, but definitely have to start with something, and then maybe my mind will help. Okay, this is good looking, look good, or absolutely not. So, but I have to start with something, and then later when I have some kind of idea how's the pipe going, how far going to come up, and where is gonna be the end. So I have to start with something. So I'm not able to do it on the computers. I have to do it with the with the actual material, the actual steel, and try to give some curve, and try to following the top of the frame, and then following this piece, and definitely have to come up with something so I'm able to cover this cut off area. So I will come up with something, and then my plan is I will, where is the subframe gonna be end. I still want to use chain, and but it's not gonna be motorcycle chain, just a regular chain, and try to follow the subframe and come up around somehow the top of the shock, and come down some, also following the main frame, and then end up with this little extension over here where it's holding actually the foot peg. But I will basically want to cover, or at least just give that mean look on the side of the bike, because either way I'm going to use the factory cover over here, the factory steel, or I'm going to make something out. My idea is I'm going to do it, try not to use the factory one, or if I'm gonna use the factory one, but definitely going to modify it. But if I'm gonna come up next to it, because the covers come like this, I still able to come with the chain, make a turn, and finish somehow, and then I'm going to yes, I have a stupid idea what is gonna be the foot peg in the rear. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit later, but for now, and this is gonna be the first, I'm going to start cut that actual length what I'm looking for. I don't know yet how far. I'm going to install the wheel just in case, so I have some idea how far I want to come with it, and also what is gonna be the height, because my plan is I'm going to put the tail light gonna be 2 circle lights. I will know with circle lights, just like in the front 2 circle lights, and the rear one also gonna be, and in the 2 side I try to make an exhaust. So the exhaust is gonna be somewhere here on the both side, and but also have to figure out how I'm going down. Most likely I'm able to come down on this side, but that's also going to be a nice homework for me, so I'm able to figure it out how I'm able to do that. I'm doing this right now. Yes. So just because I'm not going to install the factory battery bracket, the brace, what was originally here, because I'm going to figure out how am I able to install the battery inside the old airbox. So because this is not airbox anymore, this is just that's what I left it there, because basically all the electrical stuff is connected on the side, on both sides. So definitely have enough room to install the battery and make a bracket for it, for the battery is not gonna be loose. And then but because I have that extra room over here, I think I have that extra room, so I'm able to come up with the pipe, after I coming with the downpipe from the turbo. Because even though it's a long way, but that's really my idea. I would definitely want to put some badass big pipes at the end. I was thinking I find a nice Cobra slip-ons that's I really like. Hopefully I'm able to go with those, so I'm going to buy 2 Cobra slip-ons. I'm going to make a connection and then come down and then connect it to the downpipe. So the good thing is, yes, I not necessarily have to install the battery tray back. In that case, I have nice room, and yeah, of course I have to put back the tire, so I'm able to see. How many space I have, and I can go from there. But for right now, I'm just going to start measuring, do some measurements, and start do the cuttings, and then either have the pipe bender. That would be the best option. So in that case, I'm going to just go with my own way. I'm just going to make cuts, and in that case, I'm able to bend the pipe, and then just make it somehow good looking. And then when I have the idea, and then I can go further what's gonna be the next. But for right now, I'm gonna put the tire back and start cutting the pieces. And now time for a time lapse. So I think am I gonna go just cop cars everywhere. Yeah, so it looks like I'm able to follow the top of the frame and just give that extra little curve in both way, and this is not go this high. I think I'm gonna come up a little bit more and then just make it a little bit straight, because you know this is still not ready. Now I'm gonna put the tire back because I'm not sure I'm still long enough, or am I gonna go a little bit more far, and also how's gonna be the end, how's gonna be finish it. Definitely not straight. I was thinking, am I gonna go a little bit like pointy but also curvy, or make it curvy, straight, curve back, and then come down. So I have to give definitely some kind of unique S, definitely, and also then when I have the end of the finish, the end, I have to put some kind of bracket, install some kind of temporary bracket. How's my tail light gonna be? Most likely on the top of the frame, and also how's gonna be the cover. Definitely gonna be a mellow cover, so I'm gonna do that same thing just like the front fairing. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna do it the way I want. So stay with me, guys, and enjoy. Okay, people, this is where I'm standing at the moment with this project here. The follow-up gonna be, I'm also going to make a few cuts in the bottom and come up with back and try to following the wheel. And I don't want to make it too high and not even too close to the wheel, so I'm just going to play with it a little bit more, and then I'm going to weld it completely all around everywhere, and also I'll give a little support bar in the middle, and going to find the best points. I was thinking, am I going to weld it to the frame, but this is still moving because it's only holding one bolt in the front. So I was thinking I'm going to weld it to the frame, but I was thinking there's gonna be better choice if I'm just going to make bolting points. So I'm just going to, there's gonna be bolted to the frame, and I'm able to remove it easily. So I'm gonna stay that way, just like the previous frame was, the subframe, the R1 subframe that was holding 4 bolts completely perfectly good, so there was nothing wrong with it. But for right now, I'm just going to stop the video here, because as you guys can see, I've upgraded the video quality. I'm going a little higher now, a little higher quality, and in that case I have to make the video a little bit shorter, otherwise gonna be took forever the uploading to the YouTube. So I'm just going to stop here. I'm not going to put in the other video again a lot of welding and cutting, so hopefully you guys not gonna be bored. But for right now I'm going to stop here the video, and if you like what I'm doing, yes, please hit the like, and if you like what I'm doing completely with this bike, definitely subscribe. If you have any questions or you have any comments, please comment below, and see you in my next video.